Like, huh? Hey y'all, what's poppin'? It's your girl Robin, and today we're going to be installing this wig from Alipearl Hair. It is a 28-inch wig and it is 250% density. It came pre-curled, beautiful curls. So if you don't know how to do your curls for real, they already got it covered for you. You don't have to do a thing. What I will do is always customize my hair. I have a low hairline, as you guys can see. My hair is growing back from chemo, period. But as you guys can see, I have a low hairline, so it's always gonna customize that hairline for me personally. That's just me. So I use my comb to scoop out a piece of hair on either side of the part, and I kind of angle it to where it's creating a widow's peak, because I do like that widow's peak look. But I'm combing back hair that matches where my hair kind of grows, and then I'm flipping the frontal to see, okay, is my hair covered? If it's not covered, then I add more hair from what I took away, if that makes sense. And I use the rat tail comb as kind of like a guide to just keep that hair in place, because that's where the glue is going to be. I hope that's making sense. I'm going to just twist up that piece of hair, and then I replicate the same thing on the other side. And the widow's peak kind of came down kind of far. I decided to pull out some of those hairs in the front just so that my widow's peak could start a little bit further back, because I didn't want it going all the way down my forehead. So I pulled that out, and then once I got that pulled out, it was basically time to pluck. So I just use my hands to pluck the hairs out, and I position my other hand on the lace and press it so that I don't create a bald spot, because if you get too happy and too excited, you're gonna mess around and rip a hole in your lace, and I'm not gonna be able to sew it up. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not gonna be able to help you. So make sure you apply that pressure so you don't create a bald spot or like a hole in your lace. But I'm going in with my Stay Stuck glue. This is from the Pretty Mob collection, my favorite brand when it comes to lace glue. And I did 3 layers of this glue. I just made sure to dry it in between. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just spreading the glue out. Just want to make sure that you're letting the layers of glue dry completely clear before you move on to the next layer. And you can just, I like to do 2 to 3 layers of glue to get a good hold, but it really just depends on however long you want your install to last. Once my glue is dry, I'm just gonna grab my frontal and start to position it where I placed the glue, and just kind of line it up to where I positioned the glue at, and I'm pressing it in. I like to use my comb to apply pressure into the lace and into the glue so everything could kind of merge together. You want it to be stuck, you know, stay stuck. You want it to be stuck. So I'm going in with some makeup just to, you know, blend the lace out. And then I'm going to be going in after this with my melt band. I like to leave this on for an hour, but it's personal preference. Do whatever you want to do. And this is what it was looking like. Very, very melted. Like, I was feeling myself at this point like, yeah, it's giving. Hairline is given, and this hairline came pre-plucked, y'all. I did not pluck. I did not do anything. All I did was what I showed y'all, which was customizing the hairline as far as like my low hairline. But as far as plucking, I did not pluck one hair out of this hairline. So it came out really, really good. I'm going ahead and using a razor to cut off the excess lace. I like to use this little razor. I think it's an eyebrow razor. You can get it from the beauty supply store, but I like to go in little sections. I don't know, it just gives a more natural look to me. So I like to cut little sections and razor them off. And then after I'm done with this, I just go in with my Ruby Kisses. It's level 15 makeup. I use this to tint the lace even further because it kind of gives like a little white cast a little bit. And I use the darker side of it because when I use the lighter side, it doesn't blend. I feel like the perimeter of my forehead is darker than the rest of my face. So using that color just helps it blend way better. Once I get that nice and blended, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my baby hairs, and I'm using my hot comb to just kind of guide them into the way that I want them to lay once they're done. So after this, we're going to be using some hairspray on the perimeter of the lace, and we're going to put our melt band back on for an additional 30 minutes. I like to do this because it's just the extra step to the melt. You could stop here, but why stop here where you could get even more melted? So I use the bedhead spray, and I like to put it on my finger and then dab it on the lace. I just find that you get more control that way rather than spraying it directly on your lace. And I feel like when you spray it directly on your lace, it can kind of get kind of cakey. So this just helps me control how much product that I'm using and how much product I'm applying to the lace. So yeah, dab, dab, dab. And then we're going to put our lace band on. And then I don't know what happened to the clips after this, but I ended up cutting and curling my baby hairs. I'm using the olive oil ORS wig grip spray, wig grips gel, my bad. And then I like to use twist combs that they use for locks and stuff. I spray on some Pump It Up spritz, and I'm using the ISO Plus mousse as well on the twist comb. And that's what the main product that I'm using. But I spray those products directly on the comb. That's what is mainly gonna help the edges become moldable. And then I just use I was about to say glue. I use the gel just to kind of give it some hold. And then the majority of the product is gonna be those two products that I just mentioned. But I use those products to mold my baby hairs into place. And after I get a general idea of how I want my baby hairs to be, that's when I go in with my blow dryer to just lock it into place. With this way of doing it, you can fluff out your baby hairs after you get done blowing them out. If you want that fluffy baby hair look, or if you want them to just be kind of slick, you can leave them how they are. I generally leave it how it is the night that I do my hair, and the next morning when I'm about to go out, or whenever I'm about to go out, that's when I'll fluff them out. But it's just a personal preference thing. Now, the hair is already styled for us, but I do believe in layers when it comes to curls. So I'm just sectioning out my hair. I'm starting kind of below my chin and angling my scissors downwards and just doing short snips and gliding my hand down the shaft of the hair to create some light layers. I don't want to take off too much length or anything like that, but I just want to give the hair a little bit more body, a little bit more dimension, and layers always help to do that. So I just resume each layer where the previous layer stopped, and I'm just doing a little lace check, gotta see what's going on. And then I'm gonna repeat that same process on the other side, cutting them layers. And I kind of love how layers just come to be when the hair is already curled, because you could really see like how it's falling. But yeah, I just went ahead and did all of that, layered up that hair, and then I just brushed it out to see what am I working with, what is it giving. And then I just decided to go in on the very front pieces of the hair and just curl just the very front pieces, just to make sure that the curls are cohesive with the curls that's already in the hair. This is 100% optional because I really could have left it how it was, but I just wanted to do a little razzle dazzle. And then I'm going in and combing out the hair so that everything can just become one and be cohesive with each other, keep it copacetic, you feel me? But I curled the other side of the hair, and then once both of those sides were curled, I just kept combing them out. Comb them curls out until they give you what you want it to give. I think the key with a middle part curls is just really any curls is just combing them out until you get your desired look. So I'm using my hot comb just to kind of bump the top, like bump the front of it. I just like that look. I don't know how to describe it, but some people have been calling it devil horns on TikTok. Y'all are so creative. But anyway, I'm combing my hair out, and I just love this color, y'all. Like, they did an amazing job with this color. I love a red, and it's a true burgundy red. Like, it's not purpley, which I love. I absolutely love how this hair came out. So yeah, as I said, I'm just, combing, seeing what's going on, making sure everybody's blended together. But this hair was absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna give more of my review at the end of the video. But yeah, y'all, I'm just combing until I get my desired look, and then we'll get into some things at the end. All right, y'all, so this is the completed look. Alipearl, y'all need to kiss in the mouth. Like, you deserve. Like, huh? The lace is super melted. Oh, I got hair in my mouth. The lace is super melted. As you guys could see in the beginning of the video, all I did was create my widow's peak and, kind of just customize to my low hairline, which literally I just removed 2 scoops of hair right here. That's all I did. The hair is beautifully plucked. I didn't have to do any bleaching, any color correct, nothing. I literally took this hair out the pack, just did my widow's peak, and got into my install. This hair is literally gorgeous, y'all. Alipearl is one of my brands that I've been using for years now, like years and years and years. Their quality is always really, really good. Anytime people ask me what my favorite hair companies are, I always mention Alipearl hair because they literally have bomb hair. Like, it's no debating. So this hair is no different. It is 250% density, so it's very nice and full. The color is gorgeous. It's not like a purpley kind of burgundy. It's like a true red burgundy, which I really, really love on me. I love all colors on me, but this color definitely eats, y'all. So that is my review of this hair. I literally don't have anything bad to say. It definitely is beginner friendly if you really don't know what you're doing when it comes to curling or like installing. I feel like just having that piece of the install taken care of for you makes it a lot easier. It also has 13x6 parting, so that makes it very, very easy to part. And as you guys can see, it does go all the way back on the sides as well. Some wigs that you get when they're 13x6, the 13x6 will only be in the front, but this wig is 13x6 throughout. So that is another amazing quality about this wig. If you guys want to go ahead and purchase this wig, I will have the link to this unit in my description box. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one.